Hi there, it's Rob. This video is going to be showing you how you can do the sign up, buy your domain, and get your hosting through Stallion Hosting. I hope to run through it clearly and efficiently, and if you have any questions, you're welcome to email me afterwards. Okay, you go to your web browser, and up at the top you would paste in the link that I've given you, and it'll take you across to Stallion Hosting. Now, there's a few things you can do. If you've already got a domain registered somewhere with GoDaddy or Namecheap or wherever, you would then use that. But I'm presuming that all of you are brand new and you still need to register a domain. So you'd come along here and you would start. There's 2 or 3 ways of doing it, and they're all very easy. Let me start with one. You would come here and you would do a domain option. So I've already been in here and looked. So I would look up robertbruceanderson.com COSA, South African one, and I'd say, okay, please, that's the one I want. It would take me to the domain checker page and tell me, congratulations, Robert Bruce Anderson is available at a year's hosting. This is for the domain, remember, and I do order now. So knowing that that's what I want, it then brings me to this page where because I'm here to get hosting as well, I would click to add hosting. Okay, and that brings me to this page where it's got all the packages, the Colt package, Bear package, Stallion package, the American, the dollar packages, which I might be having to direct some of you to. So you'd come here and you would choose one. Now I'm going to come back to this. Let's go back to the home page and look at another way of doing this. Okay, the second way is very simple. You start with your hosting order. By the way, these are the differences: Colt, Mare, and reseller. With the Colt, you are, I would use the word strangled, but you restricted is probably the right word. You're restricted in your bandwidth and you're restricted in your disk space. So even though it's 15 Rand or $1.50 more or less cheaper, it's not worth it. Go straight for the Mare package. I'm not even going to discuss it. It's the right one. Just click order. Okay, that brings you to a page like this, which is the same page we were at just now. So then you would go to this. Right, we're going to go to the third way. So let me go back to the home page. Now this would be, if you don't know what you want to call your business yet. So you'd go to the domain names and you would start to search. Now, while I'm here, you could choose different domains, like a .com or .co.za. Let me run through why you should or shouldn't have them. If you're going to market only to South Africa, get the COSA. I have no idea why people would do the .org.za. I have a suspicion it's no difference, but perhaps if you're a charity or something, you prefer that, and the pricing is the same. .com is the safest for any international and for economical. .net would be if you couldn't get your name available for you. I'll show you what I'm talking about in a second. .org, I've got quite a few .net and .org. I used to have .info. They're not good. Not well respected by Google and some of the search engines. .biz is okay too. CO UK is if you're targeting the English market, the UK. Okay, now these down here are brand new, or not brand new, but some fairly new ones. And they're nice if you're in this business. So for example, if you do cooking related things, in my case I could perhaps do robertbruceanderson.consulting. And yes, I'm paying a little bit more, but if people look up the word consulting, it could be, perhaps what I'd prefer. There's services, fitness, .vacations, .agency. So I could do, for this one, I could do Johannesburg Web Design Agency, .agency. For a little bit more money, it's true, perhaps even almost 3 times the price. But it's very little divided over the year. I will have one that's very unique and very, keyword orientated, if it's the case. Okay, so let's go here. I would then be looking for, let's say, sorry, wrong link. the Robert Bruce Anderson option. I would then fill in the captcha. Hopefully get it right. And it'll then come up and say, congratulations, robertbruceanderson.coza is available. If I'd have searched for the .com, it very likely, well, it is sold because I've got the .com. So it says, sorry, it's already taken. So that's cool. I then decide, okay, fine, I'm happy with the codes. I'd fill in the little tick box. It's going to be 80 Rand, and I'd go to order now. This will take me to here where I've got a choice. If I've got hosting, that's easy. Click here to add. If I didn't do that, that would be if I've just bought the domain through Stallion and I've got my hosting somewhere else, wherever that is out there in the world. Okay, so we're back to this page. Now, as I've told you earlier, I recommend the Mayor package by far. So there are choices here, by the way. If you bought a 3 month ahead, you save a bit. What you're really saving is being reminded to pay every month. 6 months, 12 months, 24 months. Also great if it pays you, because it's like something you fail. You know, you don't need to stress about getting your bill paid every month. It's paid up for 6 months or a year or 2 years. With these three options, you do get an extra free domain, a .co.za domain, not the others. So whichever way around, you'd need to choose one down the line. Order now. Right, you get to this page, which is product configuration. In my case, I want Stallion Hosting to register a new domain for me. That was what I was searching for. I want to transfer to my domain. If you had, you'd fill these in as per what you needed. In this case, it was that Robert Bruce Anderson version I wanted in the COSA. So I clicked continue. Okay, well, all it's done is added the domain that I've asked for. These are available too, but I don't want them. I could get robertbruceanderson.biz.org.net. By the way, if you want to protect your brand, now this is my full name, it's okay, and yes, I am a brand. But let's say I called myself, well, for example, if it was Stallion Hosting, it pays you to then purchase the .net, .org, .info, to stop other people buying it and building a business on your name. So if I was called, in my case, I'm Designsmith on other websites of mine, so I should perhaps buy the designsmith.org, .info, .biz, so that they protect it. That would be your choice, but just the one you want for now is fine. Right, so there we go. We're on the billing cycle. This is where you could choose the others. I'm happy to leave it on the 1 month. You're welcome to do the more. It's most of the time safer. I've got no idea why it's gone to update to. Right, give me a second. Okay, so what it's done is it's remembered I looked up Robert Bruce Anderson Consulting, so I removed that. And it comes back to my order summary, which is my hosting. It's gone pro rata, so because of the time of the month, whatever it is, I'm paying a tiny bit extra for November, and it would run me through longer. And then there's my 80 Rand of hosting. So there's my subtotal, and I would do checkout. At this point, it's going to take me to registering. Oh boy. Here we go. Okay, so here's where you have to do this. You'd fill in all of these details correctly. You'd choose a password and answers and questions. You choose your payment method here, PayPal or bank transfer. This would be EFT. By the way, don't do cash. There is an extra fee for the cash, simply because Stallion Hosting do very good prices and therefore can't absorb other fees that would come from depositing cash. Okay, so that's it. You'd click complete order, and then you'd be sent to you'd be sent an invoice for which you'd then go and pay from that. And after that, you set up. Cool. Good luck with it all. Thank you. Cheers.